Fuck! I forgot to unmute my microphone. Hello everyone and welcome. Yes, it's Alan Wake 2 time. Finally, after all this time. Holy shit. Okay, so just so you know, I have a bit of performance checking in the background because I do want to see if everything works fine on my end on the PC. So far, looks pretty good on every side. What can you expect in this? Well, I cranked up the ray tracing to high, so let's see how well that is. And yeah, just fucking go. I'm so ready. Oh fuck, wait. Yes. I just had to grab my refreshment. What? No, that's not a problem this time. I don't have to constantly click on the right window and maybe leave the screen. Banning Claire will not happen this time, okay? Thanks for your concern, but it will not happen. Fuck yeah, let's do this. Not normal. Top 10 things said for banning Claire. I am sorry that you had to went through a mute and a ban. I'm so sorry.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it is better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Better?
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Because it is quite loud on my end, I will change one thing in OBS. First off, let's look at the audio. It is full. So, let me just do it a bit here. Yeah, I was like, okay, who's that bloke? But I get, okay, tell me if this is better. I turned up the audio in OBS. Pretty smooth so far, even with everything running. Okay, 3D is full, but I will see. We'll see. CPU is fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, just 15 gigabytes of RAM. Fucking deer scare. Oh no! Alan has become the Oogie Boogie Man. He Oogie Boogies into your game. Hey! Run! Run! I feel like there are probably going to be people who are already scared by this. Honestly, what the fuck just happened? Oh yeah, I tried. My monitor is currently killing the atmosphere by constantly reminding me that HDR is on. So it's like... Heyo! Did that fucking achievement just pop up? I mean, it's a video game. So, after everything that happened in the first game, we are now having a cult that loves a tree. Sure. I mean, if the tree is meant to be the oldest house, you know. Wah! Remedy loves their big letters.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery.
Just work stuff.
Right. Wow,
That's a kid
I'm
line.
watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
It's Face Man! Yeah, I know who he is, but still.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Uh,
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just
it's
as we
Malik
find his tail.
Spacey.
Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Honestly, I adore, you know, series, movies, everything with this atmosphere of, you know,
Here we are.
detectives coming in
Lake.
into the woods, into the small town.
Dark.
Always amazing when it, you know, this is just, it's just great atmosphere.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear. I'll check out that map.
More big letters. Cauldron Lake Campgrounds. Randall. Oh, we've been there. There's the general store. Yeah, I know that. I've been. Wait. This is something they teased, you know. So basically this thing. Okay, I think you've haven't been here yet in the first game, but the witch's ladle and stuff was actually teased in the first game. I think at least in the last car section there was an ad for it. So hell yeah, we're finally here. Finally doing the open world stuff. I don't know if this is 60 or 30 FPS, but it's working.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton.
Wait,
My
he's
partner,
actually...
Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Let's get into that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city. Don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Oh. Interesting that the Federal Bureau of Control just hands that out.
To review the facts of the case so far. case. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
I feel like I should probably get ray tracing down a bit.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
I think so.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to crack.
Or maybe we're just going a little bit easier on everything. I mean, you see. So,
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You crack cases that have the rest of us back.
wait a second. How do I do that then? Where is it? I mean, I have an RTX graphics card, so
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
I mean, can't Google it. Maybe I need to do something else. Apparently 3D is maxing out on my GPU, so I'm like, oh well. It still looks beautiful, so I don't think I don't need to go all the way. Wait, Alex Casey is now also a guy in the FBI?
Jump down.
Ah. Wait. Where's that? In the window, hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. I have no clue where that is.
Roger.
Oh, come on.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
But he's still played by... yeah, I guess. What? That sounds good when I get to it.
Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Hey Anderson, why can you do all this stuff with your pistol?
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
Well, I found some
Nothing around
there.
here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
It's like, hey Anderson, why are your weapons so strong now? Well, I found some weird paper in the wild and read it. Now my brain is big and I can shoot better. It's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Alex is definitely written by Alan. Let's just be real here. True, true.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. And the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Welp. They really were
Step
like,
one.
we need to render that dead body's schlong in high detail. Worth it buying a new graphics card.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Half trace dick.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message. Nope. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Time to investigate lunchboxes.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Truly a thinking girl's game.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
Always here.
Logged. They really don't want people coming in here.
I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago.
Wait,
I
what?
haven't heard a word about him since. Until now.
Nightingale?
Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Wait, what? That... You know what? It's weird to know that it's Nightingale, and it's also weird to know they rendered his dick. And ray traced it.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times in Quantico. Never worked on cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Well, what did happen in 2013?
I think that's
In
everything.
2010,
For now, at
indeed.
least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think.
Whoops.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Footprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
I guess Alan is killing off people from back then?
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Oh well, you know, sometimes I feel like I should maybe update my avatar. Maybe get some short haircut.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Then I can actually probably save some processing power not having hair all the time.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Out from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I mean, gladly I do have a lot of stuff now.
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
Maybe I should have gotten something with 16 gigabyte of VRAM, but well.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. But this way, right?
Right.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll just wait here.
I'm sorry, I can't just project, yeah, that's that. I mean, still, this, I think I'm almost full of VRAM use, but still.
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping this night?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Yeah, I feel like I should probably also just scale down a bit, slightly. Oh hell yeah, running through doors is a thing. Yeah, you know what? Probably we should... Yeah. Try just going to medium. That will probably ease a bit of the load. Oh hell yeah, batteries.
A lunchbox again.
Ooh.
Who's leaving these out here?
Okay. Yeah, probably. It should be fine.
Did you get lost, Anderson? I didn't know trees got that big.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Yeah. That's quite a tree.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Alan is fucking
Someone
with
knew
the
they were here,
reality
someone
again.
playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
He's gonna be inside. Inside.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Yeah.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
She's just like looking at stuff being like, maybe that's what it is. And Alex Casey's just like, yeah, totally. Good. Just you
Whoever
do
wrote that
you.
page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding
You
what
made it
happens
back.
to who.
Good.
Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked.
All about control, huh?
You didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Oh, see, so we find
Let's
keys
get
to
the car.
open
Drive to
shortcuts.
St. Paul's and talk to these witnesses. The bookers.
Just like Dark Souls.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems
I
like
don't
a nice
wanna-
town so far. Burgess aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge
Really?
to sit up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
You only noticed that now?
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
There's another lunchbox.
Yay! Have a heroic day. So yeah, not the electrical company is around, and the electrical company is not around anymore, but lunch boxes. More paper.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
The stuff.
You know what's funny? Every time that oh yeah, I just want to say I actually don't know why I keep saying the whole Dark Souls thing. I feel like it's to a degree just self-hatred. On the other hand, it is
I'm
true.
gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Elusive orange-crowned warbler. But like, so there's this really old adventure game, they sold with cereal, that was like on a disc with cereal, called Spy Fox. Legit, actually really good title, because they like actually randomized it. So like, every time you start the adventure, they have like, I think 3 or 4 scenarios that can play out. So you can actually replay the game like 3 or 4 times, and you just have vastly different characters and puzzles each time you play. Sure, one time you will have them done, that's that. But, you know, I just love the commitment to that part. Anyway, so there was a scene where one character always prints something out, holds it up to you,
Roger.
and then eats it, and then they're like, eat the paper, and then they're like, a duck needs fiber. And I don't know why that line just lives rent-free in my head. I have no clue. Yeah, Spy Fox is pretty good. It's astounding for like a little...
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Yeah, that's that. I feel like I should probably open the window. 63 degrees shouldn't be the worst. And my CPU is just at 75. It's a bit warm. You think I should open the window?
I think your 3D RAM is full.
No, I don't know what 3D means actually. But VRAM is almost full. Not full, almost full. So that's that.
Thornton
I
told me
guess
we're
you should
shipping the
open
body
it.
out. We'll take care of that for you. Don't you worry about that.
You should open it too.
Yeah. Could you do it though? Yeah, then everything will get a bit cooler in here. Can I maybe open it with the shot? No! Curses. Probably will come back to here. I mean, the game is running pretty well so far, so, you know. Even with the additional setup. But I guess this will be my most performance-hungry game for a while now. Going back with the trademark Resident Evil bolt cutters.
One Piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Oh, One Piece name drop. Anyway. Oh yeah, I still need to make
I can't
oh wait.
get that manuscript page out of my head.
Blah.
I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Oh, fuck. Bright
Swing
Falls
by the
looks
lodge to
good.
get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh well. Oh yeah, I'm still thinking what to maybe stream tomorrow for Spook, Spook stream. The annual Spook stream. It is Halloween. I will not let the Spook stream not happen.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Just climb over it. Just fucking climb over it. Anyway. So probably going to put up a poll later on the Discord for everyone who's interested. Basically, I have some ideas. Maybe starting Resident Evil 1 Remake. You know, that's a game you can basically finish in 2 to 3 sessions. It's not that hard or big. Oh, well, it depends. I think Remake is a bit bigger.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Or, you know, I can put in one of the original Castlevania games and just have a nice chill time killing Dracula. I mean, what is more appropriate than a game full of, you know, werewolves, Frankenstein's monster, the mummy?
How much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't care. How much do you have? Not enough.
Still thinking of a third option, but oh well.
Sure might be. I mean, our float. We'll be the fellow ballers.
Damn. Ever thought about how you just walk once through this town in the beginning? And then you have to... Oh, this looks so great. Oh well.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thorpe are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murder type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Coffin Lake was fast off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Can't believe that happened.
A lot more people in the diner this time. They couldn't get Coconut back. Damn.
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scrimmage pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. Then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spoof tree back.
Finders keepers.
Um.
My publisher will have this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
It's like, yeah, deductive reasoning. That's not deductive reasoning. It's just straight up reading. Like, are they just taking something away from me? Just like reality. I guess here it is.
The Bookers know
She definitely has some.
Why?
this was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
You know what? I feel like they're literally, I feel like this is literally just a setup to be like, yeah, they're gonna be, she's gonna be recruited for, you know, the FBC 100%.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep it.
Just fucking, she doesn't even read minds, she just reads reality.
Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing you.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
Wait, what?
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic
Why is the coffee girl always weird?
all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Alan, what the fuck are you doing?
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. Sort of thing.
Oh wait, you know, and I'm doing one thing because, like, I don't know, I've never vibed with HDR, you know. Where is it? I can't put it off. Yeah, that's much better.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
And what do you bet? Does Sarah get recruited into
What
the
do you know about
FBC?
that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Damn.
I'll be right with you, sir.
So this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Just here
Anything
to
you
pay
need,
my ticket.
just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
This feels a lot more like a town now. Way more like a town.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns that needs away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Okay. Definitely.
Okay.
Ray tracing is
Let's
impressive.
take a look at our patient.
And there's that dick again.
I'll start with the external inspection.
I mean, it really is not much of a schlong. I mean, more of a stub.
What was the cause of death? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Yeah, Rose is looking good, but she's still weird.
This looks like text.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that she's probably the new, you know,
Is a tattoo guy.
not Lady of the Light, but Lady of the Lunchboxes?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
I'm sorry, what? Here's the thing. Is it... I thought this is kind of obvious if you think about it. Like, here's the thing, okay? So, we know that, reality / the darkness can't affect things inside of quote-unquote shoeboxes. However, what if Alan expanded that rule also to lunchboxes? Because, and you know, think about it like this. In the first game, you constantly had the electrical company put, you know, just supplies all around town. And then it turns out the electrical company was, you know, run basically by the Lady of the Light doing it. She, as the fan, is the Lady of the, I don't know, text? The fan in the town? So she's probably the one just putting up all the lunch boxes. Valhalla Nursing Home. Oh, I know who built that. I want to go there. I want to fucking go there.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Just fucking get your hand in there and get it done with. Girl.
We're dealing with an organized group of the cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Yay! Cult murders!
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Eat in there. Oh. Oh, fuck, standard protocol. Go in there with the hand. Oh, look at that.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale haunted saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
Show
Okay. I do like how it says this is not how the story goes, because it like implies that this is like, you know, a story. Yeah, I don't understand it though.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Vanished.
Well, the Taken behave a little different now. I wonder if FBC meddling had something to do with that.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Disappeared.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
The heart is gone too. Did that fucker take it with it?
Yeah, and meanwhile, I think it's Worms 3D music is blasting over the headphones with my girlfriend sitting next to me, which is one hell of an atmosphere for, you know, this game to have in combination.
There is no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
You know what? I kind of love the fact that, you know, you have, on one hand, you have girls like Jessie, who's like, oh yeah, I do have supernatural powers, and there is a Bureau of Control, and I know what to do to get away from them. And you're like, uh-huh. And then you have Saga, who's just like,
It's not opening.
I guess that's just the result of me thinking really hard. And I'm like, girl, how the fuck can you be psychic but also so dense? And I hope she gets a girlfriend. She's like perfect, you know, main girlfriend material. You know, tall, fit, can kick ass, is dense. For some reason, I just noticed lesbians, especially smart lesbians, like dense girlfriends. For some reason. Damn it. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, I need to... Ah, well. You know, she can still be bi and just realize her, you know, mistakes in the world.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Oh, I haven't done that yet? Oh god. No, 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 no.
That's not right.
Okay, how the fuck do we get out of here?
Open it.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing the monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
I'm still surprised that Alan is just like... If Jesse was here, she would just pick them up and just throw them away, but no.
Must be locked from the other side. I can't get through this.
Nope, not working. Figure out where Nightingale went.
This mug always cheers me up.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The pain
This
of
fucking
this
hole.
area and overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
Hey, Alex. Alex. No. Am I stuck? Have you done this before?
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Okay.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there and stop him before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by
What the fucking response time?
Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster and their office is down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can.
Seriously, there's no wonder a cult was just like able to get into the whole town. Just have you seen the response time of those sheriffs? Anyway, loot the station. We are survival horror now. Yay, I'm out of the basement.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. Only had a tour guide also. There. Oh no, there. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela's best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you a tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers say. Bust the government. We got bolt cutters. Oh, wow. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Old Deer Diner Coffee Thermal.
It's the thermos! It's the thermos from the first game. Fuck the government, we have bolt cutters is one hell of a line.
My client has been killed for long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
I can't get through this.
Oh, the cells got renovated.
At my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Remember this was just one hallway? That guy is unfazed.
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day?
Remember when they faked mirrors and now they're just like, oh yeah, we can just render mirrors now, then your game tanks. Yeah, they had 30 years on hand, so, you know.
Take it easy.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Kissy?
Smart choice, Anderson. Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. Whatever you can spare. I think we'll actually find maybe.
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
The person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Merceda won't roll over on the issues. Look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit. Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Well, no driving to Cauldron Lake on your own, but, you know.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. Same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
I do need to figure out what the best case for combat is here.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff.
Yeah.
How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
They are like very into pushing Finnish people into the Northwest.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can not right through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Well, I need to get back to it.
We're just monitoring volcanic activity.
What'd you find there, Stephen?
It's like, oh yeah, we're just monitoring this. Really? Yeah, but everything is classified, so shut up. Yes, FBC, totally.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing
Oh, that's a
feels
wonderful
unresolved.
detail.
Breaker's disappearance.
So if you don't know,
I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
let me guess, something will happen now. Oh yeah, and the light changed lightly. So,
I don't know what. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
so here's the thing. In European folklore, you know, Central European, and I think Nordic folklore as well, trees like that, that form an arc, are the entries to the Fey realm. Just saying. Yeah, okay, I get. Yeah, I guess I still know that because, like, yeah. I guess I grew up in, like, a more, you know, I grew up in quite a rural area, and that was like, sugar dark quick? Yeah, you know, almost as if we stepped into another world.
I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place in the Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Overlap, you mean a threshold?
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
But yeah, yeah, I grew up in the rural area, and I guess my families had weird overlaps, so I just, there was a bunch of stuff I just, you know, learned. But hey, we've, you know, in our village, Walpurgis Night was literally something the children celebrated each year, so, you know. I'm from that part of Europe, if you want to put it like this. I mean, that's just like one thing, you know, you're in a rural area, they're like, you know, monastery and castle ruins, and like, it just fits a lot into so much from folklore and shit.
A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Also, by the way, what do you think? Is the best way for combat shooting the head? Or is it, because I just instinctively shot the leg. Played a bit too much RE4 lately. Oh, look at that, a threshold.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
Mm-hmm.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
But yeah, quite a slow start indeed. Quite a slow start.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, I thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The page described the hut being lit.
and mentioned a fuse. The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
I kind of like I do like my survival horror games being about shooting legs, though. I like that. But then again, I guess this is a bit more like Resident Evil 1. But yeah, I will put up the poll later. So far the idea is, Resident Evil, Castlevania. I kind of want to have
Making progress.
kind of want to have a third one, but oh, so
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. A smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
Was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale.
they said it. It's a threshold.
Which is Leo.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something...
I feel like this game would probably run a lot better if I, start turning some stuff down that I probably don't need, but oh well. We'll see about this later. I'll see if I can turn it on. I mean, it doesn't smell burnt, but it's more like, working. Remedy had to just do that, right? They just had to. For some reason they had to. Yeah. And 470 is pretty strong. This is so ironic that it actually makes me feel like I should have gone for the 470 Ti. Oh, 480, but that would have been so much money actually. Like, a 480 would probably just be one hell of a good It probably would run really good on 480, let's just be real here.
This carving looks fresh. Don't need to go over all this again. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle side. Then push the heart through the hole in the side.
I mean, yeah.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Just close. It was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there.
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Yeah, you're psychic. You're just fucking psychic.
Check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some of the ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Well, gaslighting is one part of being a girl boss, you know. Yeah, I see what...
Occultist. The monster. Like Nightingale.
Oh, so we're literally eating in fucking... So it's the Resident Evil 2. Okay, now it really is just Resident Evil 2 Remake. Five, 13, 17, 23. That's 8. Then 4. Then 6. Okay, 739. Anyway, shotgun. And now it really is just Resident Evil. It's so funny because, like, you know what I find the most hilarious about this? Because it's like, it's not that I get why people are like, oh hey, this is like one of those games that, you know, RE7 made it more popular, but RE2 Remake really brought survival horror back. It's like really popular. Even though I think overrated, for Remake is better. 4 Remake is just better. Anyway, it's still a good game, but it has its problems. It's just like... Can I just point out that I hate the fact that stalkers always spook newbies to survival horror at first. And now they're like, oh, we need to have stalkers. No, stalkers are bad. I don't like that you can't just point your flashlight at the... Yeah, because then you can just waste a thing without...
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
Yeah, it is a thing you can run past, and it's just like, again, you will never see me replay this game without using the rocket launcher.
The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
That's that. I just think stalkers don't add much for replay value. And even on, you know, normal playthroughs, they're more like non-choices. They're like, you know, oh, do you want to waste your ammunition or do you just hide? And it's like...
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken. At Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Yeah, also, here's the thing. I have two things I kinda here's the thing. I like that he is literally more of a set piece and like aroma in one area. But what I kind of disliked is the fact that, you know, in the original RE3 it was like, you know, Nemesis popped up in scripted areas. I think this is actually, in my opinion, the better way to do it. And they did the same in RE2 Remake, mostly. Here's the thing though. What I liked in the original RE3 is you have the decision to fight or flight. If you flight, they... you know, you don't need to fight them, you save resources. But if you fight and defeat Nemesis in the original RE3, you actually get upgrades and better weapons. Upgrades for your weapons. So there is risk reward in taking on Nemesis, while in 3 Remake, there's like once, I think in the first roaming section, you can fight him down, and then you have to throw a grenade onto him, so a box gets blasted from his body, and then you can actually pick that box up, and it has one upgrade in it, which is like, here's the thing, he's less annoying because he just shows up in scripted sections and you can run away and it's fine. On the other hand, I kind of hate that they just took the fighting out. This is also something about Master X that I just dislike, that you shouldn't fight them. Yeah, it's like one callback, and it's not a good callback. They should have done with Master X, and like, if you have a stalk, I think there should be an incentive to fight stalkers, which then gets more interesting if you look at.
Crashed on the far side of the mirror.
Anyway.
I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror.
This is legit why I like the Regenerados, even though they can be annoying, because you can fight them even without the scope, and you get a reward. It's just, risk reward again.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Well, hopefully she runs into an FBC agent then.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This is moving. Like a nightmare.
Saga edged toward the broken door. Her gun...
Oh yeah.
He's here. Nightingale. Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Oh, come on. Okay, so it's this kind of healing. I probably definitely need the whole frame gen thing. I have no clue what happened. If I'm even supposed to... I wasn't even supposed to fight him there? Okay, can I say he's a bit crappy? I... Okay, there we go. Just took all the ammunition for getting an achievement. Nice.
Who are you? What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Calder Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape? In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it. Hey!
So the lake just shits out people.
Are you okay?
No! It's
What?
my fault! It got out! With my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
That line.
Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
That definitely feels a lot like the prologue. But also like... So, is this really already Alan? Well, it could be. So basically Alan's... Ah. Mr. Scratch got out. Didn't he hunt Mr. Scratch? Didn't he hunt Mr. Scratch back in American Nightmare? Hey, Zero came. Yeah, he, you know, he pursued them back then in, you know, American Nightmare. Oh, fuck, I should have streamed American Nightmare. Ugh. Would that be a good stream? Anyway. Whew. It's not bad.
All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey, how? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI in your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your
should look around. With the flooding gone, there could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Oh, you mean... Oh, you mean here. I do like the area, the idea of having, you know, small areas where you can just move in between. Yeah, I feel like the Alan Wake story is probably wait. Oh, oh, you can go there now. Ah, yeah. Makes sense. I guess then we go meet Auntie afterwards. I am not the biggest fan of the new how to get rid of the light system. Here's the thing, I actually kind of like the whole, you know, you can decide if you want to boost or if you want to...
A creepy twig sculpture?
I kind of like that mechanic in the first game, but I guess now it's more...
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Yeah.
The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
I doubt that the cult of the tree is directly evil, though. I feel like more corrupted. In the end, what the you know, whatever the fuck happened to Nightingale is more like stuff escapes from the dark place, and there. I feel like the cult was okay, here's my best bet. The cult was probably founded by one person from the original game. Probably the sheriff. But, you know, got corrupted by the whole, well, take thing. Yeah. Can I say one thing though? Oh. No loot? Ah, no loot. Yeah, the thing is more like... I feel the cult was probably founded by someone to hunt whatever comes out of Cauldron Lake. And Oh well. It's not like I'm primed to press tab because tab was actually, you know, the prime thing to open up inventories and these kinds of games. So, you know, everything will be very smooth. What do you mean? You mean with the whole, that the cult was probably not that evil? I mean, that's probably one of the most obvious things, in my opinion. Like, they're trying to get Alan Wake back. They're killing the things that crawl out of Cauldron Lake, like... Doesn't sound...
Written here. A poem? Or a riddle? Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
Oh, hello, Federal Bureau of Control.
A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
Yeah, who uses old 70s cameras? What a weird bureau.
Something feels different. I should look around. Charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
But can I say one thing though? I absolutely adore that, you know, burp. Gives me something. I absolutely like. There's a the cream crow. I just like crows, you know? Crows are good burps. Crows are very good burps. Very good burps. Let me guess, the Riverside, the Streamside stash is there. Boo. I don't know. I just used feeling. Oh well. Oh yeah, just look around. I mean, maybe something is here though. You know, this is me playing a survival horror game for the first time. Fuck off with math. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to overdo it. This is more like, oh hey, it starts. 7 minus 2. 5. It's 8.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
5, 8, 6.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
There we go. Just a little bit of brute forcing. Yeah. Those cultists are 100% not that evil, actually. You know, their stashes hint at other stuff. Hey Paul, how are you doing? Da, 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 da. Time to go to the Witchfinder station. Oh, that's old. Not 451. Really? Really? Zero came. You're putting out 451. 451.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
I feel like there are a lot less enemies, but a lot tougher enemies also to a degree because this game has the quake problem, if you know what I mean with that. Oops, FBC. Oh, you mean the Quake problem? Well, see, back when id Software made the first Quake game, they had this big problem. It was fully 3D. On a lot of hardware that couldn't fully run everything in 3D. So that the game would still work and you're not overwhelm the hardware, they scaled down the amount of enemies they had, but made the enemies, in contrast, significantly more bulky. Meaning, yeah. Using fiction and art as a source and then messaging as a result. The FBC's intent in this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes here and there research as fiction. Yeah, obviously they're doing that. But yeah, this is what I think. This is a game that eats current graphic cards and everything, and it's like, what can we do in it, coming from a game that had a lot of flood of enemies run towards you, in a genre that usually has, so they probably went for a genre that had lower amounts of enemies, and they made the enemies a bit more tougher so they just need one enemy that has a high polygon count. I mean, useful that they did that. Colin Rake rental cabins is one. Aha. FPC, what have you done? You are the fucking worst. Well, probably not. But this is probably still a darling project and not a, Pope project. Yeah, the FPC is a bit, shit. Just a tiny bit. I mean, okay, let's be more precise here. The FPC under, Darling and stuff were shit. So, nothing unsurprising here. I just remember Darling. I don't remember even how the fuck the actually main guy's name was. Cat! Cat! Look at the employee of the month. Look at them. Look at the cute. Trench, yeah, that fucker. Okay. Okay, nothing. I wonder how I could get into the PC.
Another one of those rhymes.
Brave and strong left home right or wrong from the... Can also greedy and hungry ate at the fountain.
I have a weird feeling something's changed. What is this? Okay then.
Oh, come the fuck on. Anyway.
Oh shit. Another charm for my bracelet.
You saves you from death, but shatters in the process. Ah, that's neat, but worthless. Like, yeah, I know. People could be like, just like in Dark Souls. Yeah, I know. Do you have to make it worse? Do you have to make it worse? No worries. Seriously, what is the code for that? Oh. Wait. I mean, if I had time, I would just sit my girlfriend on it because she loves brute forcing things. No, seriously, she does. Like, the first time we played Resident Evil 2 Remake, she was like, give me the controller every time we had a padlock, and she just brute forced the damn thing. And we're like, okay, wait a second, that's just one padlock or so. She brute forced one of the safes as well. And if you're thinking that is stupid, can't change the username. There. Is there a hint somewhere? Wait a second. 2547. Oh, I'm just stupid. Dr. Campbell! Oh, hello! Dr. Marmot and Dr. Marmot. Here is the promised update on the project's first experimentation. The test items were used for plastic animals, test results negative. It's parafictional research. Anyway. So the code was just on the monitor. Guess I need to go there.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to them?
They don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Oh, hey! Okay, I need to... do this. Oh, coffee! True. It's so funny how,
There's a rhyme over here.
oh, yes. A mother crow sits in her nest.
No. Sure.
Crow, where are you? Bub? Bub? There we go.
Another charm. Good thing Logan made me this bracelet.
Ah, well. Let's see what the charm is. Increases hand flash duration. Ooh, yeah, you know what? You know what I kind of love? The fact that she's just like, this weird charm came out of nowhere. Let's put it on me. It's like, good idea. Good idea. Like, that's definitely according to protocol, you know? I mean, probably FPC protocol, but who the fuck knows what those people are thinking? Bin allein scheißegal, la 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 la. Okay. became quite dark in it. I feel like if the wait, what? Oh, let me guess. I feel like if if you know the Silent Hill 2 remake actually comes out, I don't know if I feel obligated, because it's probably going to be bad, but also, you know, I kind of feel like if it's bad, I should actually rip into just how bad it is. On the other hand, I'm like very, very sad I will probably not be able to do constant bullshit. I get you. Honestly, I do get you. It's like wanting to know how shit is. Yeah, Bloober is like the worst. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you here on one thing. You know what? Let's see it positive, okay? On one hand, Bloober team will probably just shit all over Silent Hill 2. That will probably, unfortunately, just happen. Because they are people that actually don't care. Like, fuck. They admitted themselves.
Another one of those lunchboxes.
Ooh, lunchbox. The thing is, I generally think every dev can probably make a good game. Like, that's the thing. Every dev can probably make a good game, even survival horror, given time and resources. And to a degree, passion. I mean, hell. I'm just going to put out that while, you know, for example, Remedy has never made survival horror, yet this is, like, quite good. On the other hand, wait, I'm down here again. Wait, no, there's not, the Riverside stash is not here. Or is it? No. Where is it? Yeah, sure, just do it. I could find it myself, but it will just take time. I mean, it's not over here, right? I mean, I guess. Wait, there? Here? I mean, here's the thing. Again, I think the problem with Bloober is, to a degree, not only the fact that they basically announced already, okay, I don't think they had, but there was this one interview that the studio chef did. I mean, that's the thing. They haven't leaked the, like the studio chef already said once. The reason they saved the studio was just, I mean, technically fucking luck. Not really luck, it was kind of calculated. See, they basically had this whole thing going on that they just had a kind of a shitty game. But it would be actually amicable. Like, here's the thing. If they just don't change it a lot, probably fine. Wait, I've been here.
Another locked box.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. They are literally trend chasers. Because, see, the thing on why they had like such success, and as many pointed out actually already, how it was just kind of visible all the time, is that, well, they just kind of, they didn't really, they had some money from a bad Bomberman clone, but no vision for the studio outside of, hey, we want to keep being a studio, which in and of itself is fine. It's frankly fine to just be like, you know, we kind of want to make money and just, you know, stay in business. But then they made the whole Layers of Fear thing, because, well, that was just popular at the time. Not particularly because they were like big fans, just it was popular. And as many pointed out, that actually, you know, new horror games, it was a streamer bait game. Like, just straight up. It was just there so, you know,
Another Alex Casey lunchbox.
people could scream in the camera. Oh, but where was that again? Right. And then they just kept doing that because, yeah, that was simply what made them money. And as you correctly pointed out, Zero Came, they just kept doing it and post themselves as horror experts. And I'm like, let me put it like this. It says everything about Bloober Team trying now to desperately imitate Resident Evil 2 Remake. Like, you know, not even with an original idea. This isn't like Remedy who are like, hey, we could definitely turn, you know, the sequel to Alan Wake into survival horror and it would work this time. Because people love that genre. Which is like, yeah, sure, that works, that's fine. They're literally just doing their own remake because they want to grow bigger and make more money. And meanwhile, the whole game that actually helped them start the whole, you know, career, quote unquote, Amnesia, had its own survival horror iteration this year, and it's really fucking good. From what I heard. And I can imagine it being good.
Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE? Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
Entered New York when I started looking for our friend here. Their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
Yeah. In the future, an AWE happens where Alan Wake comes out of the thing again. But yeah, that's the thing with them. They're just doing this for the money. And that's like, I don't know. Either we're lucky and they really are just nearly straight up remaking stuff, or we're going into something, you know, we're going into the medium territory again, where they just literally hid behind saying, oh, we just love this, we love Silent Hill so much, and people are like, oh, that's true, I just played, you know, 50 minutes from the game and said, this looks like Silent Hill, so I will just shut that up, and just, you know, never got to the insanely hateful, gut-wrenching bullshit in there. Yeah, happy Halloween, it is. Happy Halloween. Woo. Still need some stuff for, yeah, we'll pull up some stream, ideas for the spoop stream today. It will be a double feature though, so, get ready for that. Because there is a spooky, synthetic soldier event in Battlefield, so, you know, just putting probably 1 hour Battlefield in the beginning, and then it's like, then we're gonna do the spook stuff, like, you know.
I need bolt cutters.
Oh yeah, I can't go in there. Oh yeah, it's like, you know what's the funniest part for me? How this just overlapped with either, okay, here's the thing. Either there were people in there who are like, I would just overlap with a lot of misogyny, you know? Like, the fact that they're saying, oh yeah, she deserves to be killed, you know, the girl. But then just kind of do the whole, you know, you should probably just have, try to understand why the guy raped her, what he went through. And it's like, really? Really, the medium? We're going with that angle. We're going with that angle. Oh, that was just bad. Oh.
We're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's just a weird case, that's all.
Well, if you
elusive board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
But yeah, Zero Cam, by the way, if you have like an idea for a small spoopy game for tomorrow, for this evening, just tell me. Oh yeah, this is so the cop atmosphere, and well, detective atmosphere. I just fucking like that.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. If they'd be in danger, it'll cover me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with
Ooh.
Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
So his part really played beforehand. Yes.
Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
The old gods of Asgard. Ah! Big fan.
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
That's exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to The Future. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what it's not a lake, it's an ocean really means.
You and me both.
Well, our way's over. Your new book. Initiation. It's the shelves.
Ah.
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
That's not Return, yeah?
That's it, right. I haven't written anything.
He's so hungry.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil villain. Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. Very meta indeed.
So he was able to write Return in the end, though.
Story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he's written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger, guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
You mean Max Payne, anyway.
Just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak. Are we all in your story, Wow. No, I wish you every success with your book. I hope it's as successful as your
Oh dear.
Alex Casey's. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career. I was talking meta-games, expecting to disappear once the scene ends.
They really found a guy who looks just perpetually confused. Great casting.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
So basically he wrote Initiation so he could write Return.
Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
Hey, the old god of Asgard.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
No music.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Dole before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Wait, what? What? Yeah, I think there was a Mr. Dor there. Dylan met him in a dream. Oh. What the fuck? Also, fucking Casper. Okay. FBC, what are you doing in the weird nightmare dream?
Hey! I think I've been locked in. Anybody?
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
Yeah, his would have probably wrecked a lot on the Dark Place. I just want to finish this Alan section. I feel like I'm doing way too many inside jokes. I see. Should have known.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out.
Oh yeah, the signal is back.
What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
Just get out of this nightmare and I can save. There was literally a fucking safe zone. God damn it, Alan. Wake up!
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
This is the ritual to reach war.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
You know, the whole thing about Mr. Scratch, that we should not worry about him, is like... By the way, did you notice that the witch on the, you know, on the, how's it called?
But I knew my thoughts and ideas could
On the sign.
reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room. Like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
But with a gun. Ah, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you tonight. Very tricky for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Damn right, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake. That's a writer, books, films are based on. Let's do this!
Okay. Now things are very meta, yeah. Sam Lake is...
Back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you
Sam Lake starring as himself, starring as Alex Casey. Yeah, it really gets meta.
Sitting right next to you, but how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He's doing the face. He's doing the face.
Imagine Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations. I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first?
Maybe.
Nah, just roll it.
I don't think it's that, but it's a meta commentary on a lot.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal.
Yeah, now it literally is just Max Payne.
Fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. It was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. Watching the world through a slip window. Reflection, haunting the view. I was trying to track down the missing writer. The only clue was a table lamp shaped like an angel. The only thing that shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great. Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
The face!
Now, what was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Okay. Now time to get out. I mean, it could be, but like... For all I know, they actually do not really have beef over Max Payne 3. They actually like that. I mean, here's the thing. I think the biggest problem Max Payne nowadays has is that it's in a weird limbo state, you know? On one hand, you look at it and it's a sequel to two Remedy games that was a bit... you know, that was like a bit unique, okay? And then Rockstar was like, hey, let's make it actually tough and sloggy, and it's good. A lot of people like it, and I think even people from Remedy like it. So, you know, it's not like there's a little of beef over Max Payne 3. The thing is just, you know, then they made Alan Wake and kind of were like, wink wink nudge nudge. And then they, you know, then they used Control, and then it was... And it stopped being wink wink nudge nudge, and it was like just fucking yeeting the, you know, just yeeting the obvious shit into your face. And then they are now making Alan Wake 2, which is like, Jesus fuck, Alan Wake 2 is just meta beyond belief. Like, it is literally... The FBC is kind of investigating on the side the AWE in Bright Falls. Are you fucking kidding me? You know, but also Alan Wake can... Yeah, I know that there's familiar humming. This is like... Did RT feel that Alan Wake came to help to the FBC? What?!
much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
What the fuck? What is Artie doing in here?
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
What?
Totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember, turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsopako a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Same as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Okay, he 100% didn't write fucking Artie. Okay, here's the thing. 100% he probably slipped those fucking things into... I mean, also did you notice that the lighting is different in here?
I've been trying to find out how to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face.
Yeah, he's just mopping in a dark place.
Would get me out of here.
Like, also like, he's probably the janitor of the, Ocean View Motel, but also probably the janitor, also a manifestation of the oldest house, which itself is... Okay, wait. So probably Alan slipped manuscripts into the Overwatch Motel, which then leaked into the oldest house. And this is why probably Artie was like, oh, someone needs help. Which... It's good. Also, here's the thing. To a degree, with Alan Wake 2, they're solidifying that all of their games they have the rights to. So, maybe even when a Quantum Break, even who the fuck knows, are connected. And you're like, oh, so it's an MCU thing. Yes, but just kind of batshit insane. Because, like, oh yeah. You just have the fucking janitor. It's like, oh hey, what is it? Forget Samuel L. Jackson. Artie is the real one.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
And I mean, sorry, he didn't make this. He just fucking Artie.
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Okay.
I felt another surge from the lamp. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light
out something new from the darkness.
Okay, so this is the kind of non-Euclidean space puzzle we have to deal with now. Good, good, good. I guess that's that then. I mean, I guess Artie just Artie just fucking hired Jesse as his...
I needed to find another way out.
I just want to end this section. Wait, didn't Artie hum back there? Okay, yeah, no. No Artie there. Still, I was like, oh yeah, Artie is in, near Bright Falls. That's normal. Artie being there for fucking Alan Wake is...
The dark place wants to
what?
I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker. The light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds on my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying.
Ah, yeah, so...
The story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I've times the wrong to find the answer to the map, and key, and compass. It's defined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, that's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
Thank you. Thank you, Achievement, for ruining the moment. Okay. Everyone, it was an honor playing at least a few hours Alan Wake for you. Alan Wake 2. We just got to the Alan Wake part. Again, I think, yeah, I'd say combat could probably be better, but we'll see how it develops in both scenarios. The game is gorgeous. It's absolutely wild. Like, I am so fucking down for this ride. Like, oh yeah, obviously that's the lamp the clicker was cut from. And you know what? Fuck it. Artie is there. Why is Artie there? Because he probably was noticed what happened in the Ocean View Motel, and then is like, yeah, I guess I just help Alan Wake out now. Because here's the thing. Let me just be clear here. There are still, like, I think 2 or 3 positions to refill in the Federal Bureau of Control. And let me just be clear here. I have a feeling there are 2 people who will probably be recruited into that role. So I feel like since, there's this whole thing in Control 2, which we, kind of know at the end of Foundation that the board is probably bad and a parasite. And if Artie really is a manifestation of the oldest house, it could be that he tries to assemble, quote-unquote, a team. Oh fuck, this is literally just the fucking MCU from Remedy, alright. Artie's just fucking... He's just... I want to say Samuel L. Jackson, but who's Nick Fury? He's the Nick Fury of the Remedyverse. Just finish. And a lot weirder. But like, it would make sense, you know? First, he gets Jessie in, so she deals with the Hiss and takes over the role of the chief. Then you need someone to, you know, lead, and not only research, but, you know, do a lot of stuff. And what do you have? A detective and fucking Alan Wake, another candidate. Artie would probably know about him. So probably the moment he noticed Alan Wake is in his reach, he probably went in there and was like, I guess I help you. And when he comes out, I bet Jesse will recruit him. And there's gonna be another game between this and Control, right? Oh god, they're gonna make Quantum Break 2. Or are they actually going to remake the whole Max Payne thing and Alex Casey is now also getting recruited? I don't know. See, I'm here for the ride. I can't wait until Sunday. I can actually not wait until Sunday. I want to continue playing this game. But there will be a time for that. Have a wonderful Halloween. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. This, you know, Halloween evening we will see into some Battlefield event. You know, there's some robots to shoot. It's gonna be, you know, robot zombies. That's gonna be really cool. And then I will put up the the vote on the Discord if you want me to start Resident Evil Remake or play, you know, something very nice and comfy like an old Castlevania title. And then we will see. Until then, have a wonderful evening. Fuck, Alan Wake 2 is so good. See you on Sunday. Can't wait.